I'm very delighted to be able to introduce the Ecosystem Restoration Camp for the Gambia. My name is Maurice Phillips. I'm the chair of the Sand Daily Foundation and the coordinator for the camp, which we're anticipating will get underway to a great extent in 2021 and beyond. I'm joined this evening by my three colleagues, Greg Kaiser, who is a fellow team member of the online course that we've both recently completed, David Manet, who is the director of the Sand Daily Foundation, and Elfusei Say, who is a member of staff of the foundation and a very valued person as well. So I'd like them just to introduce themselves very briefly, please.
Hi, my name is Greg Kaiser. I'm based in Brooklyn, New York. I'm an investor, writer, and a student of ecosystem restoration.
Hi, my name is David Mane. I'm the director of Sand Daily Foundation. I'm grateful to be part of this great initiative.
Hello, my name is Elfusei. I'm a staff of the Sand Daily Foundation and also a filmmaker.
Thank you. The Ecosystem Restoration Camp has been going on for a while. We've been doing quite a lot of planning. COVID-19 has meant that a lot of our work has been delayed. And what we are going to be doing is working on two areas of very degraded land, which has been come about that way because of wholesale, very large scale sand mining. We intend to engage with people both nationally, internationally, and locally, and it will be a collaboration and which will take this ecosystem restoration camp forward. We're looking forward to being able to gain access to the sites in 2021. Ecosystem restoration camps are based on the interaction between international and national volunteers and local people who all come together to make sure that the land is restored in a very sympathetic way. So we are hoping to make sure that we do recruit many volunteers. And my colleagues will tell you a bit more from now on about exactly what we have in mind.
So we had a team of professionals who have been looking at the ERC in terms of the technicality that have worked and are still working on it. And also on the ground, we have a team of locals who have been working on the sites in terms of looking at what are the resources available, who are the stakeholders that need to be consulted. So our next step as a foundation is to do consultation with the stakeholders. And when I talk about the stakeholders, we're looking at the women farmers, the landowners, the available resources in terms of the bird watching, because all these are stakeholders that are important for the success of the ERC camp.
So the sites that we have chosen are in two different communities, one in the community of Gunjur and the other one in the community of Kartong. The two communities are not very far from each other, around 10 kilometers apart from each other. These locations where women have been doing their farming, we're not able to do their farming there anymore. The state of the places right now, the one in Gunjur is really not in good shape because it's just recently mined. The one in Kartong is already ahead of the one in Gunjur because the mining has stopped several years ago. And so it has given the opportunity for the site to start regenerating. Because of that process, the community and other people have been benefiting from local tourists who normally come to do bird watching. Some of the important features that these two places have is that they have huge amount of dunes that are holding up the ocean from inundating into the mine place. And the one in Gunjur has a big thick forest just adjacent to it, which is holding a lot of wildlife within. The key resources that we think are available there, it's that the place normally contains a lot of water during the rainy seasons. And this has also given us the opportunity to think broadly in terms of introducing new water ideas within those sites. The roads getting to the sites sometimes a little bit difficult, especially during the rainy seasons, but it's normally accessible by vehicles, and we think it will be accessible if the project is to commence. Thank you.
So as we proceed to implement this ecosystem restoration, the one thing we're keeping in mind is that Sandele has a deep base of experience and knowledge and relationships in the area, and Alfu and David on the ground. So we're going to start by securing right of access to the Gunjur site, using those relationships, and hopefully that will happen by February 2021. This will involve working with the government, villages, private landowners, etc. We're also going to develop an ecotourism and bird tourism development plan by March in order to appeal to international partners and to really demonstrate what is possible for this area. We're going to be working with the women farmers. So as Alfu said, there are women farmers adjacent to the site. And we're going to be hopefully involving them in this process, improving capacity for them to continue the work that they do. So that they are key stakeholders in this process. We're going to establish 2 tree nurseries in the early part of the year so that we can take local seeds from the sites and propagate them so that we have plenty of biomass in the form of trees and shrubs, et cetera, to get into the ground and to start creating that habitat. We're going to prepare a water management plan for Gunjur at the beginning of this year. That will involve trying to capture the water that comes on the site and keeping it there as long as possible and to make use of it both for growing shrubs and trees, but also for supporting the osprey. Maurice is going to speak in a second about a UNDP grant, and I'll just wrap up by saying that this is all only possible if we make it economically sustainable, and we hope to do that through courses, camps, and events, impact holidays, mind and soil retreats, summer camps, etc., and bring in people from other parts of the world and involving them in this process. Thank you.
Mention has been made by Greg of the UNDP plan, and this is a major project which will have a price tag on it around $20 million, and it's a much wider program than our ERC plans because it extends a coastal resilience program right along the coast. And the good thing is that an ideas note has been prepared which just really outlines the range of activities that could be undertaken during the coastal resilience program. And the activities that we are proposing for the ERC has been very much taken up. Not only support for the ERC program that we have, but also the adoption of the process more generally throughout the country. We mentioned already the establishment of 2 tree nurseries, and the plan suggests that those nurseries might produce 500,000 trees over the next 5 years. Another element in the resilience, coastal resilience program is the concept of integrated farming. This is a way of bringing together livestock, trees, vegetables, and all sorts of other farming activities. And in a way, we as a foundation have been undertaking various parts of this idea of an integrated farm. The next step is actually perhaps to set up some demonstrations of that system. We have been running an improving farming skills course for women, and that has been very successful. And so extending that into producing an integrated farming system is something we very much look forward to. The plan also suggests the promotion of centers of excellence. We like to feel that the work we're doing is already pretty good, but if we could then set up our own center of excellence using some funds from the UNDP, that would be wonderful. All of this, of course, is totally dependent on us making a successful application, so none of it is guaranteed. But we're really looking forward to undertaking this very exciting program over the next many years.
If you wish to know more, you can contact David Mane, the director of Sandele Foundation, either via email or via WhatsApp, or you can get to us through our Facebook page. Also, you can get us through our website, www.sandelefoundation.org. Thank you very much, and I will look forward to hear from you.